Hi there, Leo. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love general messages. The format is going to be you versus them. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the roles might get reversed, or it may or may not resonate with you at all. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down the description box below for a personal reading with me if you want, okay? So in this reading, Leo, I'm going to be pulling a card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? So, what you don't see coming here is that you have a King of Swords in reverse, and you also have the Six of Cups, and also the World card in that proposition. I do feel that what you don't see here is that you would have a resolutions, or you would have, there's a cycle here that comes to a full completion about the things that was happening in the past. And I think a lot of that has a lot to do with the direct communications that is going to be coming in towards you really, really soon. All right. Now, Leo, the persons in which we're going to be talking about today, you have the Hierophant, you have the Fool card, and you also have the Knight of Cups in upright position. I do feel that the person that we're dealing with right now has made their decisions, okay? With the Hierophant and also the Fool card, it's a very fixed sign energy. When it comes to fixed sign, it's a very slow burner. It's a very slow moving. So you might be a bit anxious. You might be a bit impatient when it comes to how slow this has been going on between you and them. But I do feel that now they have finally made the decisions. They kind of like want to have a long-term stable commitment with you, and they would want to be basking themselves or enjoying themselves in this shared of love between the both of you as well. Now, Leo, your challenges here, you have the High Priestess and you also have the King of Cups in reverse. Your challenges here has a lot to do with you communicating your displeasement. Okay, I do feel that there's like a lot of things going on in regards to these connections that had made you feel a bit displeased, making you feel a bit unhappy, and you kind of like kept it towards yourself, which is very, very unlikely for fire signs to keep it within themselves. Wait a second. All right, sorry, it was my daughter. She just went back home. But anyway, yeah, so your challenges here has a lot to do with you not keeping it to yourself anymore, to not keep that as a secret, what you feel, the displeased or the unhappy thing that you've been feeling in regards to these connections, okay? So in the past, this person was the Two of Swords and also the Two of Wands. From your side, you have the Devil and you also have the Ten of Pentacles. I do feel that in the past, you guys see a future together with them. It is somebody here who you would want to build on a very strong and stable relationship with, possibly a long-term future with. However, there's been like a lot of things that kind of like keep you anxious. And a lot of that has a lot to do with like you feel that this person is near, but not really near. You always feel that this person has always been keeping you at arm's length. And you always feel that this person had been a bit indecisive when it comes to these connections, okay? It's always like, it's there, but it's not there. For some of you, you might feel a bit lonely and unheard in a relationship as well. Now, in the now, Leo, from this person's side, they have the Page of Pentacles and Four of Wands in reverse. From your side, you have the Queen of Cups and also the Ten of Wands. I do feel that in the now, again, as I said earlier, this person had made their decisions, but it's in a pentacle way, in a way that they're not really fond of, or they're not really into like the happy times. They're not into like fun time, like infatuation, the hot, passionate thing, and stuff like that. They're not really into that. What they're looking for here is to build on a very, very long-term commitment with you. Now, this person is also kind of like eyeing. So I feel that right now, and one of the reasons why it's your challenge is here, and it's been emphasized also in your reading, is that this is really, really the perfect time for you to be talking to them or to be conversing with them about what is it that had been what is it that's been making you feeling very, very overwhelmed and burdened. Okay, what is it? It's time for you to communicate it with them, because I do feel that right now this person is currently in a position or a situation where they're able to analyze it from a very, very practical standpoint. When we're talking about pentacles, it's kind of like a problem solving type of energy, but it's much more in a practical way. So what can I do to make you feel better? What type of practical thing do I need to do to make you feel better about it? Okay. Now, in the future, the Empress and also the Six of Swords. From your side, you have the Hangman, and you also have the Ten of Cups. Okay. So in the future, I do feel that eventually what you've been waiting for, what you've been wanted for so long is coming to fruition, but it's slowly. Okay, especially with the Empress card here, it's much more of a passive energy than it is of an active energy. Six of Swords is also like that. So it's more about like you slowly getting what is it that you've been wanting for so long. Okay, now let's clarify the reading. I would not clarify the past because I just want to be clarifying the present and also the future. We'll start from your side here, Leo. Okay, I do feel that, Leo, this isn't a reading where you truly despise whoever it is that we're talking about, okay? Because in some readings, I get a sense of like, the viewers would be like, why are we still talking about this person, Anisa? But with this one, I don't think so. Because I feel that there's a part of you here who would want to repair. You would want to repair something. There was a tower moment that happened between the both of you, and you would like to repair it. You would like to strategically repair it. And it'll be better if this person also wants to do it with you. Now let's clarify the Ten of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and also the Three of Pentacles. You've been very frustrated because you're waiting like, when is my return of investment coming to me? Okay, you've invested a lot in these connections. It made you feel frustrated. This person made you wait to collaborate with you, to compromise with you, or to reconcile with you. You've always been waiting for this. It isn't a new connection here. It's a connection that hadn't made you wait. What the hell? All right, sorry guys, if my daughters is around, she would make noises. I thought she fell. Okay, so now let's clarify from their side. I'm going to clarify that Page of Pentacles first. Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands, and also the Eight of Pentacles. See, I told you, this person would communicate with you. It's a very rushing energy. This person would communicate with you. This person would express their intention that they would want to be working on these connections. And what can we do? Again, Pentacles is a tangible thing. It's a practical thing. It isn't just, I want to have a baby with you. I want to have family with you. It's not just that. Practical stuff. Like, what can we do? I see myself, building a family with you, or I see myself doing something with you. What can we plan ahead? Yeah? So it's a good one. Clarify the Four of Wands in reverse here. Knight of Cups, Star card, and also the Lovers in reverse. So again, I do feel that there was either a falling out that happened between the both of you, or there was a problem, okay? A problem that had been left there and unresolved. And I do feel that this person right now is seeing you as their wish fulfillment, and they would want to do anything to repair whatever happened between the both of you. You got the best reading thus far. Okay, so let's clarify the future. Let's clarify the Hangman, Page of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Devil. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups, High Priestess, Six of Pentacles, and also the Nine of Pentacles. Leo. It's a different type of love language, I would say. Okay? I understand because Leos are passionate souls, right? I have few best friends who are also Leos as well, and they're very passionate. They do like that type of passionate interactions between one another. And you're dealing with someone who, you might be dealing with an earth sign though, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for some of you. You might be dealing with an Aquarius or a Gemini as well. But it's more about like what they want out as this connections is a bit different than what you want, and their love language is a bit different than your love language as well. Their love language might actually be like an act of services type of love language, whereas yours, you have a Page of Cups. So I want to be romantic. I want to be screaming at the top of the rooftop saying I love you. I want a little bit of a romanticism here. I want to have a little bit of like an emotional thing. I want a little bit of a word of affirmation. I want a little bit of intimacy. I want a little bit of physical touch. I want something that I can feel, not just something that I can see. And because there's a lack of it in this connection, is going to be triggering a lot of your shadow side. So you might be fearing, does this person only want me because I am a stable person? Or does this person only want me for some reason? Or do they have feelings for other one as well? Because why can I not feel some sort of a passion from this person? Why don't I feel loved, or why don't I feel wanted? But again, the reason why it's your challenge here, Leo, is because in the future, you would still be silent about it. It's okay. I'm going to be given into the situations. I'm going to also be focusing a lot more on my financial freedom, my security, my finances, my work, my career. It's okay. I could get through to this, but there's a rumbling frustrations that I'm sensing from you. You're waiting for changes. You're waiting for changes. But how can you wait for changes when this person doesn't know what you're expecting? You know what I mean? Because I do feel that this person really want to be putting in the work in a practical and tangible manner, which you like. But again, you want something more, right? You want Page of Cups. You want something more of an emotions. You want to talk about emotional bonding. You want to talk about something that is emotional. You want to get something emotional out of them. Maybe they've hurt you before and you kind of like wants to see them emotionally responding to you. It's different, you know, practically responding and emotionally responding is a totally different thing. But how can you get that from that person when you're not telling them what you're expecting of them? Because here you are with the High Priestess. Okay, let's clarify the Empress here. From their side. The Chariot, Two of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. Five of Swords, Nine of Cups, and also the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. It really does talks about that because in the future, look, this person wants to work it out with you, okay? But because there's something here that makes you unhappy and you're not fully communicating with this person, they don't understand where you're coming from. Now, because of this frustration, because of this pent-up frustration that is from your side, you might act a bit funny and weird. I'm not saying that you guys are funny and weird, but you know, when we trying to act as if like everything is okay, even though it's not okay, people can sense our energy sometimes, especially when people have been dealing with us for quite some times, right? And it's just that energy leaks. You probably will give them a little bit of a cold shoulder, or you probably going to give them a little bit of a silent treatment. What they would take out of it is that, wow, you're actually playing game. Because it's going to make them a bit confused. This person is just like, what? Like, I want you. I'm willing to put in the work practically with you. I see you as my wish fulfillment. I want to be with you. But they just don't understand it. Because, again, it's either you're not communicating it with them or you're not communicating it effectively with them. So with the Empress card here, clarified by the Chariot, the Two of Wands, and also the Five of Cups, it's more about like, God, I really want to go at it with you. You know, I really want to move forward with you, but I just don't understand you. And I don't want to let this go anyway, so I just don't understand you. So with that confusion, they'd be like, okay, maybe Leo needs a bit of a space. And that in itself is going to make you more frustrated because you don't want more space in the future. Yeah. Okay, let's pull some advice card for you guys, okay? Because the future is like two people who want one another, but a lot of misunderstanding as well. So, okay. What's the advice for Leo here? Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and also the Seven of Cups in upright position. Okay, you know what? Like, this is actually the best reading because none of it has a lot to do with like you needing to emotionally walk away and you needing to reflect and blah, blah, blah. It's more about you needing to sit with yourself and sit down and ask all of the confusions that surrounds you. What is it that you actually want from this person? What do you want this person to do? What is it that you dislike about this person? What happened in the past that makes you feel unhappy? Okay? You sit down with that and you might want to write it down, okay? Now, and then again, as I said earlier, and this is one part of your challenges here as well, Queen of Pentacles and also the Two of Cups. You see this? How the Two of Cups is? The Two of Cups is all about forgiveness. The Two of Cups is all about like understanding one another. So you needing to communicate with this person, whatever it is that you're feeling. So let's say, for instance, this person, you feel invalidated, or this person gave you like a, I don't know, like a silent treatment in the past, right? Communicate with them. Look, I have a problem when you did this to me, or I have a problem when people give me silent treatment because it makes me feel invalidated. It makes me feel devalued. It makes me feel as if like I'm worthless, as if like I don't matter, and I don't really like feeling that way. Make them trying to understand how it makes you feel. Okay? Not like, because you're an ass, because you're like this, because you're like this, because you're like this. People wouldn't understand. If you push people, they would defend. Right? Like, if you're trying to push people, they would push you back. But try to make them understand. What is it that you want? How you're feeling? Trying to discuss it with them with cool head. Okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Leo. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.